Do we want to do these two items together? Just letters.
Has a little bit more to say about his.
Yes, there's a little bit about my about the Dan Wagner petition that I want to bring to the commission's attention prior to your vote on this. So
okay, we'll do PCO 321 then.
Yes. So I have for you this evening a letter of recommendation for PC 03-21, which is Dan Wagner, which is a request for a change in zoning from C2 shopping district to the C8 planned commercial district for a 4.7 acre site located on the north side of Gravois Road, approximately 780 feet east of Denny Road. For purposes of review, the commission may remember that you saw this at public hearing back in January, and then you discussed and made a recommendation of approval subject to conditions at your executive meeting on March 8th of 2021. Subsequent to that meeting, the petitioner requested that they be given the opportunity to address some of the conditions in the report and to show a site development plan and architectural elevations that by and large meet the recommendations that the Planning Commission made. So what you see here on your screen is the preliminary site development plan. This is what you saw at public hearing and at your discussion on March 8th. It showed landscaping along Gravois Road of 15 feet and landscaping along the northern property line of about 24 feet. But the petitioner came back and has provided a revised site development plan in which they have been able to significantly expand those buffers, meeting what you voted to recommend on March 8th, and showing additionally landscaping around the building, and they were able to do so by significantly tightening the pavement around the parcel and around the structure. One of note, additionally, we did add a condition to your letter of recommendation that says that all loading must be internal to the structure. On March 8th, I described the front loading as a covered porte cochere, but after further discussion with the petitioner, they made it very clear that this is actually an integral part of the structure, and this is not simply just a covered sort of parking area, but this is actually this sort of jutting out from the front is actually an integral part of the structure. So we did include, and they were concerned about making sure that access. We had discussed perhaps talking with them about access from the sides. They took that, they discussed that, they looked it over, and there are significant concerns about the grading at the site because of grades and turn radius of getting trucks down the side. They requested that because of all loading is internal to the site, to be capable or able to leave the general footprint of the structure. And after that further conversation, staff sort of more understood better about what they had proposed, and because everything was internal, we felt that was appropriate. Additionally, these were the preliminary architectural elevations that were provided to you at public hearing. It was a mix of brick and metal panels with faux doors along the front. However, they did come back with significant improvements to the architectural elevations where they were able to meet the standards that you put in your letter. So that included 35% fenestration along the structure, along the entire front facade and 100 feet down the sides, as well as the remaining front and 100 feet is clad in all brick, stone, or other high quality materials. So they are able to meet the requirements that you stated. We thought that it was a much more attractive product and much more emblematic of the type of design criteria and the type of design that we want to see here in unincorporated St. Louis County. But what I like is the final two slides on this is these are architectural renderings that I think show better the quality of the significant quality change from what was provided to you at public hearing. So we have this one, and then we have one additional one showing that sort of full fenestration. And during the site development review process, we will additionally be approving and looking at these elevations as they have been provided, where we may ask for some additional awnings and some additional embellishments, but we really feel that they've met not only the spirit, but the letter of the requirements that were stipulated, and we are making a recommendation to forward that letter of recommendation onto the council.
Okay, and we'll see this again on site plans. Correct?
That is correct. So if this is approved, this would be back for you for both architectural and site development plan approval.
Okay. Great. Okay, we need a motion.
Sneed, I'll make a motion for approval.
Elliott,
With
second.
Discussion. Seeing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it, 6-0. And then we've got PC 04 and 05-21 McBride Bear Land Company.
So the commission may recall earlier this month looking at a revised plan for this project. South County, Deep South County, east side of Telegraph Road at its junction with Vine Road, about 26 acres where McBride has proposed about 53 single-family detached residences. The commission had held the report looking for an increased side yard setback. At the beginning of the month, the petitioner did come back with a revised plan, as you can see here, with the same number of lots, the same general site layout, but with the increased side yard setback from 5 feet to 6 feet. So this is in letter of recommendation format before you tonight.
Okay, thank you. We have a motion.
Make a motion for approval.
We have a second.
I'll second.
I'll second.
Discussion. Seeing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it, 6-0. And we need a motion to adjourn.
We have one site plan, Mr. Hilsinger.
Oh, okay.
So the
We don't
plan-
see many of those anymore.
This plan is for PC 15-20 MBR Management Corp., which is a proposal for an amended C8 planned commercial district on the west side of Telegraph Road for proposed Domino's and retail facility. You can see the site plan here. It's a 2-tenant space with the Domino's on the south side. The pickup window is here where the cars are shown stacking. One of the issues with this plan was the desire to retain mature trees in the rear of the site where it abuts residentially zoned and developed properties. So you can see sort of shaded back are the existing trees to be retained, as well as in a darker shading some significant new landscaping. Here are the elevations. So this is the front. This is the side that would face Telegraph Road, and you can see the materiality here. The west elevation, so this would be the rear of the site, which would be separated from the residences by some parking as well as the landscaping I had just shown. The north elevation and the south elevation, so you can see the Domino's pickup window here. The staff is recommending approval of this site development plan and architectural elevations.
Make a motion for approval.
We have
I
a
second.
second.
Bill Ballard.
Discussion. Seeing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it, 6-0. And now we need a motion to adjourn.
Make a
I'll
motion.
make the motion.
Elliott.
I second it.
We have a second?
Yes.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it, and we are adjourned till when? Melissa, do you know?
May 10th.
May 10th.
Probably May 10th, right.
And Gail, you won't be here, right?
I will not. I will be down in Florida on May 10th, but I'll be back.
All
in
right.
St. Louis.
Good for you.
I'm
Good for
gonna-
you. Gail, again, we appreciate everything.
Well, same here. You're a wonderful bunch of people, and I've truly enjoyed working with all of you. And feel free to call the staff anytime.
Melissa,
like
what's your
it.
number?
To say that, Gail.
Yeah, you said it freely, Gail.
We're here for you.
Enjoy your evening, everybody. Thank you again very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
everyone.
Bye, Gail.
Bye.
Good night.
Night.